Sofrito Lovers, this is Ben Ramos bringing you another mukbang this week from my palatial home here in the Northwest Bronx. The Bronx is the home of hip-hop and salsa. Today, I am bringing you some Thai food. I don't think I've ever done Thai food on my channel. This is some classic Thai food, folks. Some dumplings, some Thai dumplings filled with shrimp and ground chicken, and of course some Pad Thai, some chicken Pad Thai. So it's a lot of chicken tonight. Look at the noodles. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm Veronica Wang and Nikocado Avocado with a massive. Let me take a huge bite. No, I don't do those huge bites. I think that's nasty. It's a personal preference. No shade. Not throwing any shade to anyone. I don't do that. Live and let live. But it's just not my style. I'm talking way too much. Perdón. Buen provecho. Aquí están los fideos. The Thai food comes from a place called Moon Thai Cafe. I have never ordered from this place. It's in Riverdale, which is kind of an affluent community here in the Bronx. So I would say it's about 1 or 2 train stops away from where I'm at. I live in the Northwest Bronx. I don't know if I ever told you guys. Well, you guys know I live in the Northwest Bronx because I say it in my intro all the time. But where I'm at in the Bronx is kind of really north. I'm really up there in the Bronx. I'm not in the South Bronx, which is a hop, skip, and a jump from Harlem. I'm in the Northwest Bronx, so I'm kind of up there. If you get on the 4 train or the D train, you're almost going to like the last stop. And for those of you that are not from New York City, you're like, what's the 4 and D train? Forget about it. When you come to the city, if you ever come into the city, which by the way, don't travel anytime soon. You know what? Come to the city in 2022. I'm sorry, 2023 or 2024. Long story short, I live pretty up there in the Bronx. I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away from Westchester County. So in a way, the area that I'm in the Bronx is kind of like the end of New York City to a degree. Look. Thai dumpling. With a wonderful black sauce that it came with, a dipping sauce that I just poured it all over. Pretty damn good dumpling. Oh. So I've never ordered from this place, so this is a combination of a review and mukbang. So far the dumplings are good. I like the Pad Thai, pretty nice. It's not mind-blowing, but it's pretty good. Full of chicken, full of eggs, some green onion. I know I'm playing with the noodles, I'm sorry. Nice little portion here. The goal is not to spike my blood sugar too high. The good thing is that these noodles are very flat, very thin. I believe they're rice noodles. Yeah, I believe they're rice noodles. I could be wrong though. Sometimes they use rice noodles, sometimes they don't. I may order from them again. I'm liking when it's good. It's good Thai food. Again, it's not life-changing, but it's pretty damn good. Health update. Last mukbang was on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Got some good news. I'm going back to work tomorrow. I am cleared. I can be around my staff and my students. Nobody's happier. Folks, I don't like working from home. Mi gente, Sofrito Lovers, Pueblo, Familia. I don't like working from home. I don't like work invading my space in this way. I don't like being productive professionally at home. Home is where I rest. Home is where I write. Home is where I film. Home is where I blog. Home is where I watch TV. Home should not be where I deal with professional drama. Professional drama should be in that school building and stay there until, stay there from 5 o'clock when I leave, or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock when I leave, and be waiting for me nice and early at 10 or 9 when I go in the morning, depending on the day and my schedule. Tomorrow I'll be in around 10. Got a meeting and a whole bunch of stuff I gotta do. Look at the Thai food. Results are in. I am well. I can be around children. I can be around my staff. Things are good. I don't want to keep talking about the you know what. Working from home Monday through Thursday was more than enough. I had one colleague was like, just take Friday off, stay home, and then go back bright and early on Monday. I'm like, no, I want to end the week over there. I want to see what state my desk is in. I want to see what's happening, what I need to file, what I need to do. I'm very organized at work. No shade to my director. I know she's been keeping everything okay, but my OCD, clean, neat freak self needs to be there to make sure everything is up to my own specs. No shade, but I need to be there. So I'm happy. It's going to be an interesting weekend. I've got a lot going on, and I'm starting to think about what I need to edit out. I don't want to have too much of a crazy weekend. I really want to spend some quality time with my bear. Some serious quality time with the bear. Maybe I'll cook for him. I'm thinking of making this wonderful slow cooker Mexican dish, barbacoa. You know, a big chunk of meat that I'll sear on all sides on the pan and then put it in the slow cooker with a lot of good veggies and sauce and spices, and use my Mexican cookbook, the one I told you about on Tuesday. Use one of the recipes to make the barbacoa and to make some Mexican rice to go with it, and maybe a nice little side salad. I got a whole menu. So I really want to be there to cook for him and just spend some time with my bear. You know. Oh God, that's too big of a bite. That's a Veronica Wang bite. No shade. No shade. I was thinking of seeing my mom this weekend, but I might edit that out. Maybe see her during the work week next week, you know, get off of work one day, go down there. I only visit my mom for a couple of minutes at a time. My mom is mostly homebound. Not because she can't walk and move around. She just chooses not to, especially with everything that's happening. She prefers to stay home and only go out if it's absolutely necessary, like her doctor's appointments or any shopping that needs to be done. Other than that, she stays home. She's been kind of co-quarantining with one of her best friends that's on her floor. So she'll go and visit her friend and spend some time there with her. You know, they're both being careful and safe. So, you know, I want to go say a quick hello, wear my mask, be there 10, 15 minutes max, and then head out. A lot of plans. I'm going to work it all out. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to work it all out. These dumplings are interesting. Right? Like they're really big, and it's mostly very thin dumpling wrapper. Sofrito Lovers, things are good. I'm going into the weekend with a really good mindset. I want to cook. I want to see my bear. Spend some time in the Heights. Get away from the Bronx for a little bit. Some folks have asked me, like, how far away is David? Like, okay. For those of you who may not know, Washington Heights is not in the Bronx. It's in Manhattan. So I have to leave the Bronx to get to him. I take a cab, you know, in New York City, there are all these regulations now. A lot of cabs now are the front seat where the driver's driving is totally cordoned off. There's either a big piece of plastic or there's this divider that they put up, and then while you ride in the cab, you keep a couple of the windows open so that there's constant airflow. The driver should always be wearing their mask. You should be always wearing your mask. So it's safe. It's pretty safe. So I take a quick cab over to David. It's about 20 to 25 minutes. On a good day, sometimes even 15 or 18. It can be pretty close. So Washington Heights is the name of a neighborhood in Upper Manhattan. It's, like I've said various times, it's the heart of the Dominican community in New York City. Are there Dominicans all over the city? Absolutely. But Washington Heights is kind of like their historic neighborhood, for lack of a better term. So, you know, I go there, and then I stay with him in his apartment, and we have a great time together. So thinking about what I'm going to do this weekend, I was thinking of cleaning my room this weekend, like I said, on Tuesday. And then I started thinking, maybe I may postpone that. I may kind of do some cleaning here and there. Maybe I don't need to do it in one fell swoop. Maybe I can divide it up. And then after everything is clean, then set up my computer. I'm really in no rush to set up that computer because I want it to be set up correctly. I want it to be nice and safe and clean. It doesn't have to happen within an eye blink. I'm not starving for computer time. You know, I want to do it and do it right and be organized and be clean. Tú sabes, hay tiempo para todo. There's time for everything. But I want to get it done pretty soon. You know, I don't want Frankie, my roommate, my friend Cesar, and David to think I don't appreciate the magnificent gift that they gave me. I do. In fact, I appreciate it so much, I want to keep it as clean, as pristine, as well organized, and and just as untouched as possible. I'm one of those people that when I get something new and I love it, I'm very big on like, don't touch it. Don't. I did that with my phone. When I first used to get my phone, I used to just put it down and just stare at it and like, don't touch it, don't breathe on it. But eventually, you know, you start using it and then you get more comfortable with it. But I'm just one of those people. I don't have a lot of luxuries in my life. I'm the type, I live a very non-materialistic life. I don't need a lot of clothes. I don't need a lot of trinkets. I don't need a lot of anything. I keep things very simple. You know, I'm the type that I feel like I could pack up all my shit within 2 or 3 hours and move my entire life from one place to another. It's an exaggeration. But yeah, I pretty much don't roll around with massive amounts of things. I'm not like that. So when I do have certain things that are luxury items, like my phone and now this computer, I'm very protective of it. It's just the way I am. Yo aprecio todo. I appreciate everything. And I want to keep things as clean, as pristine, as close to new as possible. If I could wrap up all my stuff in plastic and have it be in plastic forever, I would. Which is odd because I'm a comic book collector and I could care less. I read my comics, I roll them up, I throw them around, I spit on them, I throw them, you know. I'm just not, you know, that type of collector. But with everything else, you know, even with this phone that I'm filming off of and the camera that eventually I'm going to get sometime this year, you know, I'm very protective. I want to keep it nice and clean. I didn't have a lot growing up, so I learned to appreciate everything that I did have. And that goes for the people that I have too. I love you, bear. I love my bear. I miss him. Normally I would be over there tonight, but I wasn't able to go to. I had some stuff I had to take care of here, so. And we're still waiting on his results. Just want to be 1000% safe. Sofrito Lovers, you guys know me. I never finish anything on camera anymore. I'm gonna finish these couple of scoops. Not scoops, these chopstickfuls, for lack of a better term, off camera. Just wanted to send you a quick video, let you guys know things are good, things are slowly going back to normal, or whatever my new normal is. Go out there, go taste for yourself, go have some culinary adventures, be safe, be smart, wear your mask, wash your hands, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Como siempre, mucho, mucho amor.